Sound check? Sound check. Dynamo, how are you, honey? How have you guys been? Yay! How are you doing? I'm planning on doing a you and them because I've been wanting to. Well, you know, people want to know about their person. They rarely want to know about themselves. So that's. Let's see. Yoni, still in Colorado. How's the weather? Oh, that's great. I'm glad you're having a good time out there. Okay, let me see. Hopefully my camera is still. It irritates me that it moves so much too. I'm sure it irritates other people. It irritates me. But every single, like, you know what the reason I haven't switched over to the wireless is because whenever we have a very strong energy, they always mess up my mics. So I feel like the wired mic is less likely to have interference. Although if they're gonna, you know, that when they interfere, there's nothing I can do about it. Hey, you guys, I'm so sorry. I wanted to come on last night, but I was so exhausted. I wanted to do a midnight reading. Not like a midnight reading, but I just wanted to be able to give our viewers on the other side of the planet an opportunity to catch a live. But I was really tired. And as I'm sure all of you guys have been feeling, the energy has been crazy. So, oh, and I was gonna say so I know everybody watches other readers, and that's perfectly fine. I totally agree with that. I think you guys should have a tarot, and you should pull with me so I can give you information on your readings, see if your readings resonate with me. I would recommend grabbing a Rider-Waite. But the reason I'm asking for questions is because you guys know this energy is very heavy. When I do your person's energy reading, it's very heavy. And ultimately, I know this energy is not going to change. I know this person's coming towards you, right? So we're just kind of like, this is like holding us over until you guys get into reunion. But if you see like a different reading where it becomes exciting, or I can figure things out, or it's like a mystery, I don't know, because there's only so much I know. So I'm trying to also expand and learn more myself. So if there's a reading that you see, let me know so that I can learn myself. Like, I don't want to just get stuck in one energy field and just learn this energy field. I'm trying to grow. And why are you barking? Why are you growling? There's nothing. My dog wants to play. Anyway, let's start. I love you, little girl. Relax. Okay. Okay. Shh. Mama, come here. Come here, baby girl. Relax, you guys. You're a good boy. I love you. I love you. You're a good boy. Lay down. You can lay down here with Mama. Okay, lay down. Okay, be good. Just lay down, babies. Okay? Lay down. I'm going to do a reading. All right. This just, I don't know if you guys saw that. That just fell. Okay, so though you guys don't know this, so I'll tell you a little bit about this. I'm going to share this just in case somebody out there wants to know. If you're working on increasing your psychic ability, this is what I've done to help increase my psychic ability. I have cards that I made. You don't need to buy these. You don't need to go to Amazon and buy them, okay? Like, a lot of this stuff you don't need to buy. So you can see hearts. I have hearts, water, circle, triangles, stars, plus triangle, okay? I ended up making an extra purple heart. and it fell down. Anyway, if any of you guys are working, so I'll just sit there and I'll try to see, like, pick up the energy, what the energy is, you know? Anyway, I'm just sharing that with you. That's something, if you guys are trying to increase your ability to see, you could do. Just, these are just cards I drew with a crayon, and somebody out there wanted to know that. I don't know who it is, but somebody needs that information. I watched another reader named Violet Angelic Intuition 1111. She works amazingly with twin flame energy. She's also in the midst of the journey too. Perfect. I will follow her. Yeah, if you guys see anyone that you recommend or who's aligning with the energy, because ultimately, like, putting the energy out there strengthens the energy, strengthens the collective. You know, like, I understand once you guys come into union, most people, like, you don't watch anymore because you're living your life. But if you can come back once you've gotten with your person and you're happy, and just to give reinforcements to the rest of the collective, I appreciate it. Hi, Casanova. Hi, Terry. I'm good. Let's see. Okay, let me do my prayer so we can start. Angel Michael, please protect this reading. Please protect us all. Let me see what I need to see and say what I need to say. Please protect this reading. Please protect us all. Please allow me to see what I need to say. Say what I need to say. Okay, please protect us. Oh, God. Please protect us. Please protect us. Please guide us. Please protect us. Also, when you start doing energy work, always call for the highest of energies, your spirit guides, whoever is your guide, ask for them to come and protect you, okay? Your ancestors, your family, people who love you and care for you. That's very, very, very important when you do energy work, to always establish protection before you start, okay, you guys? Because as you continue and grow, even like watching this, you're going to be expanding your ability to see. So always, once you start doing energy work, always establish protection. It's very important. All right, let's start. All right, so these have all been pre-shuffled. That's your energy. These are the decks that I use for Pisces, and this is your person's. Okay, so I'm going to go with thoughts, feelings, and actions. All right, so let's do Oracle first. We have unexpected, heartbreak, and relation. Okay, so whatever happened that ended you guys, this is from your person's perspective, okay? This has been shuffled from your person's perspective. Has been unexpected. They are heartbroken and they do want to reconnect. Okay, so let's get, what are their thoughts? Thoughts. Okay. It looks like they're single right now. If you guys are dealing with a third party, I don't think it's there. There's some kind of honesty that they want to bring about, or some honesty that they're seeing now. We're in thoughts, okay? So this is not feelings, this is not actions. This is their thoughts. They're single. They know that they've withheld, if they need to be honest, they know that they've withheld something from you. Damn. Some kind of commitment that's coming, that they're thinking about, okay? So this could also be that if they promised you some kind of commitment, they lied. I don't really know. It's something they need to come out and be honest. So let me leave that here so we can see. This person is thinking about surrendering something. Huh. That's your person. Jeez, man. Okay. Maybe they have to come out and tell you, okay, let me break this down for you first of all. Hey, Angeliki, thank you, honey. Um, your person is single right now, okay? They have to come toward you and give you some kind of honesty. We're talking about their thoughts, what they're thinking about, and some kind of commitment. So were they cheating on you? I feel like we got both. These are the only two cards in the deck that talk about a third party, and we got them both. So there may have been something. Third party could be work, could be business, could be friends, could be family, could be another person. So let me ask, why is this here? Let me get another deck as well, just because I want to get more information. It's getting juicy, 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 juicy J. This person is trying to be strategic. They could have ended your relationship for this. Because we have relationship and commitment again. Did they end your relationship for a third party? Or sabotage the relationship for a third party, okay? This person, it looks like they are obsessive, addictive. We have codependent, and both cards. So it looks like we're talking about somebody who could have been codependent, had fears of abandonment. Let me see. Why are these two here? Again, marriage. Yo. We have the divine, masculine, lying. Fuck. Let me get another deck. I'm going to get your deck. Who is this? Who is this commitment? Who is this commitment marriage with? Or who is this sacred union with? Is this with Pisces or another person? Who is this sacred commitment with? Pisces or third party? Commitment, Pisces or third party? This commitment, Pisces or third party? Fuck, it's you. This is your identifier, Pisces. Shit. Sorry. So this is telling me you're supposed to be the person that they have union, engagement, blah, da, 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 da. All the stuff, right? Okay. Is this person afraid? Is this person afraid? Damn, death underneath. Pisces are going through a major, this is from your energy, okay? So this is your energy, Pisces. That's their energy, this is your energy. So Pisces, you're going through some major transformations, major endings. We've got a Phoenix here. Who is this? Is this, okay. Is this a third party? Is this person afraid of Pisces being with somebody else? Let me get the other deck. Let me get the person's deck. Hold on. Let me read what's underneath before we start. The High Priestess, dude. High Priestess. So your person is thinking of you, knows you guys have it hidden. Look, it's the same card, okay? Just in case you guys, let me bring these up so you can see. This is important so you know that your energy is going through their deck. They are thinking about you. They know they have to bring you justice and the Lovers. Oh, God. That basically means justice could also be marriage. It could be making things balanced between both of you. Union or a choice. Is this person afraid of a third party coming toward Pisces? Or is this the third party that they were involved with? Is this person afraid of a third party coming toward Pisces? Because we're in thoughts, okay? Remember, we're in thoughts. Is this person afraid of a third party coming toward Pisces? Or is this a third party that they're involved with? Who is this third party for? Is this their fear? Okay, first question. Is this the fear that they have that Pisces is with somebody else? Yeah. Okay. Is this the fear? Is this them thinking about their third party? No. 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 Okay, I'm going to tell you why. This is them not thinking, okay, all right, they're stuck on you. They're stuck on you. You're their soulmate. Damn, Pisces. You're their twin flame. We have twin flame. We have soulmates. We have they're stuck on you. They want to return. You're their 10 of Pentacles. Okay, I'm going to explain why I said what I said. So we got these cards, right? So it's telling us, first of all, the cards told us that your person is single. Okay? At the moment, your person is single. And they need to tell you, they need to speak to you about, in honesty, in earnest, about something. And they have commitment on their mind, or it was something that some commitment that they messed up, or something. Then it's telling us about third party. So either your person, and we keep on getting commitment. We got 3 cards for commitment, okay? 3. And the reading just started. So this is telling me that your person, and for your identifier, your person is seeing you as a high priestess. Where's the other high priestess? Well, you remember the other high priestess was here. The high priestess is, first of all, the identifier for Pisces. Pisces is the only zodiac sign that has multiple identifiers. Why is that? That's because Pisces is the end of the zodiac. So it's the end of the zodiac. So Pisces is supposed to be the accumulation of all the lessons of Aries, of the lessons of Taurus, of Gemini, of Cancer. Everything is a lesson. Everything is growth. And Pisces is supposed to be the end of the lessons, getting ready to move up, ready for ascension. Of course, I'm speaking in general terms. There's going to be crappy, shitty Pisces, okay? This is not, like, I'm not saying all Pisces are great. No, 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 okay? I want to explain to you why. That's also why when Pisces season comes, like just as right now, just as we had, I don't know when Pisces season ends, the 20th of March. So I guess we're in Aries now. Pisces season can be so heavy because it's bringing a close to all the energies. It's bringing things up. And then this Pisces season, we were blessed with a solar eclipse, lunar eclipse, parade of planets, Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. So many heavenly movements that are affecting our everyday lives. Even if you don't think it is, it is. Look at the chaos that's happening in the world, okay? I asked, is this person afraid that Pisces is with somebody else? And I got this. This also means obsession. So I believe we know your person is single. They're afraid that you are with somebody else, or somebody else is going to be with you, or you're going to be leaving them for somebody else. Am I correct? Am I correct? Please give me confirmation. Please give me confirmation if I am correct that this person is afraid that Pisces will pick somebody else. Please let me know. Am I correct in my line of thinking? Please let me know. Please let me know if I am correct. Please let me know if I am correct. Please let me know if I am correct. Yeah. Yep. They're afraid that they're going to lose their Four of Wands, that they're going to lose their twin flame. And we have the card of love underneath. Let me see. Is that why we have so many Pisces readers? I don't know what the question was. That's why. So this person is afraid. Look, they want a new beginning with you. Remember this deck, and they walked away, or they sabotaged, or they did whatever. This deck, this side is your person. So this has all been, on this side has been, I'm tapping into their energy. This side is you, okay? Then I asked, is this referring to your person, whoever they cheated with, or whoever they were with, or whatever it was? This is a no. That's a clear no. It's a separation. Can I get a confirmation of this is a no? Can I get a confirmation? Oh, geez, hold on. Yeah, this is a no. Ten of Swords. It's a no, and it's what Pisces wants to hear. Because this is a Pisces card. But yeah, their relationship ended. I think that's funny, because it's like they popped out, right? So this is not about the third party they were with. And yeah, this makes Pisces happy. All right. So what we have going into the mental energy right now is someone who's afraid that you are going to be with somebody else, okay? So now let's dig in to this energy. Let's dig in. Okay. I'm just trying to get as many angles of this as I possibly can for you guys. All right, let's see where your person is. Oh, I wanted to do this too. Hold on. Okay, can you give me this person's thoughts? Can you give me this person's thoughts right now? What are they thinking? Thoughts. Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot. Can you please just give me like one at... Jeez, I don't know all these cards. Damn. Okay, I'm going to get the book, and I'm going to try to go a little bit, Because I have a feeling this will end up being like a 3-hour read if I don't. Okay, let me get my little book. Here we go. Your person's thoughts, shark. Water. Water, 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 water. Where's the water? Shark. Revealing true nature and desire, directness, exposure. That's the honesty. This person needs to be honest. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something needs to be exposed. Something needs to be exposed. So your person is thinking about how they need to communicate something to you. Okay? So that's confirming what we got before. Hold on, let me see our readings. Because we have so many spiritual readers, mostly Pisces. You know, it could be something in your algorithm that you're only getting the Pisces readers too. That's why I don't want to say it is. Because remember, all our computers, I'm sorry, all our, like, they check up on what you're watching, and then it'll keep on refeeding you the same information. In the grass the other day, that's probably a sign. But I do think, like, honestly, like, I think it's good that you guys watch different readers, because all the readers are tapped into, can pick up on different things about the energy. Everybody has a different skill set, different talent. I mean, simply like having a different vocabulary. Because this could just be my interpretation. That's why also, if you see something that is important to you, and I don't say it, something that resonates with you, and I do not say it, listen to your own intuition, okay? Because I'm doing my best to interpret the energy as best I can. But this is my interpretation, and it may sound right for some people, and it may not be right for others. So listen to your own, to your intuition, okay? Buffalo. So your person needs to confess something. And we have confession here. Buffalo, earth. We have water, earth, water, air, water, fire. So it feels like your person's emotional because we have a lot of water energy right now. And we're also thinking about their thoughts. We're talking about their thoughts. So they're being emotional in their thoughts. Okay, buffalo. Where are you, buffalo? Here we go. Grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. The hooves of the mighty buffalo are grounded on the earth, yet its heart and mind rise above the earth, rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life-changing bliss from time to time. And may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So it sounds like your person is figuring things out, because they're realizing life is a precious gift. And they're also realizing their spiritual connection, which would be why, I think this is a spiritual card, which would be why, this is a spiritual card, which would be why they have, you showed up as the high priestess. You could have shown up as the empress. You could have shown up as the queen of cups. You could have shown up as the hanged man. You could have shown up as the moon. You have so many identifiers, Pisces. You could have shown up as the Nine of Cups, but you didn't. You showed up as the High Priestess. Why is the oyster here? Water. Patient, secret keeper, hiding inner treasures. So your person is hiding something. There's something that your person is hiding that they need to reveal. So I'm going to put this next to here. There's something your person is hiding that they need to reveal, and they are feeling spiritually connected. You guys are separated right now, and they are single. Why is the crow here? Where are you, crow? Crow. Spiritually strong, creative, and watchful. The crow has been a symbol of magic. A crow personality is drawn to the supernatural and has a gift for seeing the unseen, knowing the unknown. So it looks like your person's intuition, their psychic, is growing stronger. Why is the fish here? Which would make sense with the high priestess, right? Change of focus, lost in the current. Your person has been lost. Your person has been lost. They've been pulled by the current. The fish becomes lost without clear goals and intentions. Maybe they didn't give you clear goals or intentions in the relationship. Or maybe they told you things and they didn't follow through. But we have two cards of being aware. However, they lost their way. They know how they lost their way. They know how they lost their way. These two cards, they spiritually know that how they lost their way. They're hiding it, and they know they need to communicate. Why is the tiger here? Fire, fire. Lunar force, ease in darkness, feminine energy. This is the divine feminine. I should have kept the divine masculine that came out. This is our divine feminine. The tiger hunts at night, at one with the silence, fearing nothing. This card reminds us to take in the wildness, to allow the lunar forces to soothe and heal our spirits. There is nothing to fear in the stillness, except the awakening of your own power. So there's some kind of communication that needs to come to you, divine feminine, about how they didn't fulfill something. This has been hidden. And this person is having spiritual awakening. So there's some, it's telling us about, I'm not going to read the bottom because it's going to be, well, no, I think we should read. The dragon is spiritual, so it's spirit. So pushing the energy through, we have the dragon. What's the dragon? Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. Yeah, that makes sense. It looks like your person is balancing their ego right now. Damn. They want to work hard. They're balancing the ego. This is the remover of, this is balancing their ego. Balancing their ego. Understanding their, opening their third chakra, okay? Let me move these. That's their throat chakra, right? Breaker of obstacles. Okay. The elephant is the breaker of obstacles. It removes obstacles. Let's get some cards. So it looks like you're going to get some kind of communication. Okay? These oracle cards are telling us communication. These oracle cards are telling us communication. What is this person wanting to do? The obsessively thinking. What is this person thinking? Thinking, thoughts, thoughts, thoughts. This person wants a new beginning. But you see how it flipped back in? They're afraid. Man, Pisces. This person is going through some kind of tower moment. Some epiphany that tells them that they're balancing things out right now because they want to come in with a love offer. They have clarity. Can I get another card for thoughts, please? Another card. Isn't that crazy, you guys? Like, seriously. So now I've used 1, 2, 3, 4 decks that are all saying the same thing. Your person messed up. We have 2. That's all I can say is your person messed up. Like, I wish I could tell you. If I have any cross watchers, you know I'm not making things up. You know better than I do, right? Why is the tower here? Why is the tower here? Because Pisces, you are their wish fulfillment. This is also an identifier for Pisces, and they want to come toward you. So whatever is happening right now, let me cover up our naked people. Whatever is happening right now, your person is going through some kind of epiphany in their mind, right? They're having like, I need to be honest. Look, this is what came out in the mind space for the oracles. This person is surrendering to something. They need to be honest with you. They are now single. They're afraid, Pisces, that you're going to be with somebody else, or you're going to not pay attention to them, or you're going to kick them to the curb. This person is coming in to communicate something that they have hidden. Communication, something that's hidden. Communication, something that they're finally willing to speak about. Okay? This person wants to come toward Pisces. This is an identifier for Pisces as well. This is movement. This is the fastest card in the deck. Some epiphany is going to happen, or has happened, or is happening right now, that is telling your person, you're an idiot. You need to be with Pisces. Why is the Lovers here? We're just talking about thoughts right now, okay? Why is the Lovers here? Because Queen of Cups, Pisces. Death. There has been some kind of massive transformation, some kind of ending, and the Queen of Wands. Who is this Queen of Wands? Is this Pisces? Is this Queen of Wands Pisces? Please let me know if this Queen of Wands is Pisces. Let me see what we have underneath here. Movement forward, the Emperor. Is this Queen of Wands Pisces? What is this? Or is this Pisces person? Is this Queen of Wands Pisces or Pisces person? Please let me see. Who is this Queen of Wands? Damn. Okay. Pisces, I believe your person is showing up as Queen of Wands Remember, tarot has, oh, I forgot to say, tarot has no gender. This is a general reading. Take what's yours and leave the rest. I do not pull on toxic exes. Readings are timeless, past, present, future. The energy can't be flipped. If it's not you, it could be your person. If you want to book a regular reading with me, it's 6 to 7 business days. Emergency readings will arrive in 24 hours. Remember to subscribe and set the notifications so you know when the next reading will be. And write comments and stuff if this resonates with you, because you're feeding the energy. Like, I can't emphasize that enough. Even if you put a little heart or something on the thing, it's like you're saying, yes, I believe this is my energy. Like, I'm going forward with it. You got to remember, this is I'm reading energy and it's resonating. I've got 5 decks and they're all telling us the same thing. How the heck would I do that? It's impossible. So what I'm telling you is, obviously, like, I'm being allowed to see certain things. So if you want this to be your energy, interact with it. Become active with the energy. All right. So why is the Lovers here? Queen of Cups and some type of ending, some kind of transformation. I'm like, what is this? Is this Queen of Wands? Is that because you're in an Empress energy, Pisces. So that means you have all the queens underneath you. You're all the queens in one, okay? Because each queen is a lesson. Each king is a lesson. So we're like, okay, so is this the third party, or is this your person coming in as a queen? Why is it good that your person is coming in as a queen? The queens are, the way I read, the queens are open to love. The kings hold back their love. Okay? So I was asking, is this the other person, or is this your person? Is this your divine masculine if you're divine feminine? And this is what I got. 10 of Pentacles, that's a yes. 6 of Cups, this is marriage, happiness, stability. This is soulmate, and this is the Sun. That's a big fat yes. This is the very biggest fat yes card of the whole deck, okay? And then I'm like, well, if I'm correct, remember, so I'm asking if this is your person. And it's like saying yes, yes, yes. Then I get 5 of Swords. Why is this important? Because your person acted out of ego. Remember we got that? Like, one of these things was like they did something out of their ego, self-sabotage, whatever. This is somebody this is a disagreement that is stupid. The 5 of Swords is like you win an argument, but you lose something bigger. It's a stupid fight. Like, if you guys ever get this, it's like inner conflict, exterior conflict, but it's like, it's not like you're fighting for something that's worthwhile. Kind of like the 9 of Wands is somebody who's exhausted but has been pushing through hard times, right? It's like a valiant person. This is like an idiot. So it's confirming that your person did something stupid and then they're stuck on it. Remember, 9 of Swords, this person is stuck on you. They want to improve things. So all of these cards are resonating with your person. Oh, where did I put it? Hold on. Okay. What is this death? What is this death? What is this transformation that's happening? Please let us know. Please let me see what is this transformation? What is this transformation? What is this transformation that's happening? Please let me see. What is this transformation that's happening? What is this renewal, healing, hope, clarity, a new beginning, coming together, collaboration. Once again, wearing your person's thoughts. For anybody who's coming in late to watch, well, these are your person's thoughts. Now after we finish thoughts, we're going to go into their feelings, and then we're going to go into their actions. Why is this person seeing you as their 10 of Cups? Why is this 10 of Cups here? Well, why are they seeing you as their 10 of Cups? Because they did something to sabotage this. This is from your person's perspective. Once again, 8 of Cups. They could have walked away. They could have self-sabotaged. Whatever they did. This is like an umbrella term for they left to figure things out. Leaving to figure things out led them to a tower moment. This tower moment has been so dark that they cannot escape it. 8 of Swords. They're stuck in this tower moment. Now, let's go back over here. The Tower. Do you guys see how the energy is repeating itself in the mind space? When I look for multiple confirmation, when you're doing your own readings, because I don't want to become a slave to my own ego, what I want. So when I do readings, I ask for multiple confirmation. That's another thing. If you guys ever book a reading with somebody, try to give them minimum information. Because when, obviously, like, I like you guys. You're my viewers, and I empathize with your situation. Like, obviously, I'm doing readings for you. But if I find out a lot about your situation, if you guys book a reading with me, I'm already biased toward you because I like you. I'm trying to come into the reading being biased toward not being biased. So when you tell somebody your story, and obviously you guys have heartbreaking stories. This has been unfair. But in order to like be able to see it clearly, try not to give people information. I'm not just saying this for me. I'm saying it for whenever you use any reader. And you can do your own experiment. I've done experiments myself where I've given readers like a lot of information and given them no information. And when you give a reader a lot of information, it always tends to go in whatever you said. And when you go blank information, I feel like you'll be able to see whether the reader can really pick up. They could be picking up on things, but when you give them a lot of information, they can be swayed toward your line of thinking or what you're telling them, okay? So that's just advice for when you get a reading. Not just with me, but with anybody. Because you want them to tap into the energy and see what's in the energy. All right, so now in the energy of what they are thinking, let's do a recap. Some tower moment, some crap happened that happened because they screwed up and walked away. They need to come talk to you. They're stuck on you. They can't move on from this. They cannot move on with this. That's why we have the shark. They have to communicate with you. And they're coming into, this is their thoughts. Their thoughts right now, and they're changing. They have transformed. Man, okay, let's see what happens with their actions. Let's see. No, we're going to feelings. How long this one's going to be a long one. I knew. Imagine if I had done this one at midnight last night. I wouldn't have gone to sleep until God knows when. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Hi, baby, I love you. Hi, honey. Hi, Natalia. Let me see how we're doing on time. An hour. Oh my gosh, you guys, this one's going to be long. Okay. All right. I may take a break at some point to go to the restroom and pee or something. How are you guys doing? We're going to go into feelings next. So I'm going to do the same thing. So I think I'm going to skip on Pisces perspective because I feel like this is going to end up being like a 3-hour read, okay? Let me move these. Well, unless I need clarifying from Pisces perspective, I'll leave that here, okay? Now we're going to go into how your person feels about you. Let's go into feelings, okay? We have the divine masculine on the bottom. So that's telling me this is a divine connection. Hurting feelings. Please let me see feelings. Please let me see feelings. I can't believe this person was toxic. They could have gone through a toxic karmic relationship, which is what we saw. Isn't that incredible? An hour almost. And all we did was thoughts. You know what? I should write it down. Let me write it down so that I'll timestamp it. Thoughts, feelings, and actions. That's what I'll timestamp it. What happened? Let me see. He needs to work on himself before you take him back. And knowing him, he needs a year at least. You know, that's the sad part. They do take so long, right? A while ago, I took Queen of Wands out of all of my deck, and now she is gone. Natalia, that's really smart. Okay, so I'll tell you guys why. So Natalia is telling us that a while ago, in her personal, I'm assuming, right, whatever deck she has, she pulled out all the Queen of Decks. So this person was dealing, I'm sorry, I don't want to put your business out there, was dealing with a third party. And because what the decks do is they're you, okay? It's the amazing thing about the Rider-Waite is that it's putting your life, everything that can happen to your life, into a little story. And then you are figuring out what it is. So she understood that the Rider-Waite was her life story. So what did she do? She took out her obstacles from her story. Let me repeat that to you. For those of you that are having obstacles in your life, I repeat, get yourself a deck. Do it with intention. Study the deck and then take out your obstacles. She took out her obstacles. And by doing so, she's removed that energy from her life. She's pushing the energy forward. And it works. I'm telling you, it's the same thing as like when I tell you guys, if you want your person to stop being afraid, because we've gotten a ton of fear, right? We didn't get any fear in the mind today. Well, not as much as we have, right? You, Pisces, go do something that removes fear from your life. So what she did is she's physically removing her obstacles. It has to translate into her energy. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, thank you. That is an excellent idea. So if you guys are dealing with, if you're in the stage where you're dealing with a third party, sit with your deck, talk with your deck, talk to your guides. I cannot connect to spirit solely for you. You have to connect to your guides, to your spirit guides, to whoever you pray to. That's the whole thing. We have to connect. The more you connect, the stronger you become. And you understand that you have the power to do this. And she's removing her obstacles. That's amazing, Natalia. Seriously. Exactly. That's a great idea. Thank you for sharing that with us, Natalia. See, you guys, that's what I'm saying. Like, I never thought about doing that. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, we're all growing. We're all here for each other. Seriously. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thank you. That's such a great idea. I never thought about that. That is an amazing idea. All right. Feelings. Feelings. What is this person feeling? What is this person feeling? What is this person feeling? That's why I say, like, all the queens are lessons. You've got feelings. You've got thoughts. You've got inspired action. Money. It's, you know, it's all life's lessons. Okay, feelings. What are feelings? What are feelings? Feelings. He knows, this person, he or she knows they need to be responsible, but it didn't fly out. I'm just showing it to you. Single, once again, we're getting confirmation that they're single, but I feel like they could be a single parent, but I feel like they need to be responsible. In their heart, they know they need to be responsible. In their mind, they know they need to be. This is an important connection. Proposal, commitment underneath again. You know, also remember, some people this already happened. Some people this is going to happen in the future. There's like a massive, I really think that you guys are coming to, like, twin flame is such a small population of the planet. Like, I did the math, I think it was this weekend. So if we have like 8.1 billion people on the planet, and assuming, I don't know if this is right, but if we're 144,000 people in the, or I don't know also if that's 288 people, or if that's like 70, whatever it is, per, you know, people, and then it's the couples. I don't know. But anyway, it's like 0.00, I think it was 3 zeros and a 1. 0.000001, and then like 483 or something like that. So it's like extremely minuscule. And then remember, it's like not all Pisces. There's going to be other people in there. So it's a very small percentage of the planet, which is why it's so important that it's like there are people all over the planet. And it's so important that wherever you are, if you're in Australia, if you're in New Zealand, if you're in the Philippines, if you're in India, wherever you are, I'm trying to connect and bring you closer to what you're meant, who your person is meant to be. Because I think you have, I really believe you, there's a bigger story why you're in this, why your life story has this love storyline. You're going to be happy. This person wants to be happy with you. And also, I have just to add to that, if your person returns to you and they're not ready. If they are not ready, that's okay. Because that means that your storyline comes into union later. You have to be okay with that. It's also surrendering the control that we believe that everything has to happen when we deem it having to happen. Feelings. You guys, this thing keeps on popping. Did you see that? Again. Is this the third or fourth time I've gotten... So what am I going to title this? Proposal, proposal, proposal? Anyway, I don't want anybody to feel bad. I'm saying that if you decide not to take your person back when they return, because maybe they have work to do. And I cannot tell you when. I can only tell you that whenever you come in together, it goes beyond what we see. Maybe our world, I hope not. I hope like everything is better in our world, but if stuff gets worse, maybe that's why you need to come in to connection with your person in 2 years, in 5 years, or if somebody's watching this video and it's 20 years old. That's when it's meant to happen. That's why, you'll end up getting these old videos that pop up in your thing. Feelings. Any other feelings? Feelings. Fated meeting. Feelings. Things are not what they look like. What would that mean? That means if you're in separation and you think your person doesn't care about you, they're keeping tabs on you. They're watching you. They're watching you. Green, they're thinking about how things can get better. This person is watching you. Oh, how are they feeling? They're regretting their mistakes. They're regretting the silence. Now, tell me that's not amazing that these are the cards we got in feelings. These are feelings. These are emotions. Do you see what I'm saying? Your person is wanting another opportunity. They're opening up to the possibilities. They're seeking. They want to have safety. They want to have comfort again. They want to reconnect. They know that they ended this. They keep on watching you. They're watching you. Okay. Show us their feelings, please. Show us their feelings. Show us their feelings. So your person's bummed out, to say the least. I think the last reading they were super depressed, weren't they? So I feel like this depression is pushing them. Feelings, 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 feelings. Okay. Feelings. Air, wait, no. Earth, air, spirit. Earth, two spirits. Okay, in the feeling, we have earth, which is they want to stabilize. Earth and raccoon. They're thinking about things, and there's two cards for spirit in their feelings. Okay, wolf, guardian of family, tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well-being and longevity of the pack. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow this suit. This includes children walking in. Okay, so this person could see themselves as a lone wolf. They could have never really connecting to anybody. But guess what? They connected to you. And in their feelings, they want to be the guardian of a family. You, guardian of family. Okay. They want to protect. So in their feelings, man, I have to use the restroom, you guys. I want to go into this, but I don't want to like go into this and then have to go pee. Let me go pee the restroom, and I'll be back. I'll be back in like 2. All right, I'm back. Did anything happen? Did anything fall while I was gone? No? The dogs are cracking me up. What did they do? If I get disconnected, please look. What is my guy up to now that he is single? Okay, thank you so much. All right. Yay, okay. yeah, that reminds me. I was going to tell you guys. So if you guys are going to do Natalia's method, which I totally think you should, doesn't hurt. Um, remember, you can pick your identifier for your person. So if your person is a Cancer, then you can pull out like the chariots, right? Find the identifier for your person, or in her case, it was a third party. So she took commonly the third party can be the Queen of Wands, because it's the sexy, beautiful, sexy. The Queen of Wands is known as the sexy, beautiful queen. Even though they're all beautiful, that's her identifier. Like the Queen of Swords is like, she's the one that goes to war. She's the warrior. The Queen of Cups is the loving nurturer, the psychic one. The Queen of Pentacles is the nurturer, stable one, the one that brings stability to the home. So you can find your person's identifier and pull that out, or you can pull out the Queen of Wands if you're doing if you're dealing with a feminine energy, or you can do Three of Cups can also be an identifier, because it's like partying, drinking with a third party. If they're drinking and partying a lot, you can pull Nine of Cups, because that can be like them partying. Do you get what I'm saying? Whatever it is that's bothering you, if it's their ego, pull out a Five of Wands. My person has no ego, or like whatever it is. Well, yeah, ironically, she wasn't beautiful or sexy. All right, here we go. Natalia with the comedy. Okay, Wolf. Your person wants to protect the family. Bat. I know Bat is important. Well, I mean, they're all important. I just can't remember all of them yet. Bat. Where are you, Bat? Darkness, letting go. Death, leading to rebirth. So this is death. So their feelings are going through a rebirth. Damn. They're going through death in their feelings, which is transformation. Which makes sense why they're actually like, they're thinking so aggressively about acting out on it now, right? Oh, also, if you guys ask me something or have a comment, timestamp it, because I get messages and people don't put the timestamp, and I don't know what you're talking about. Because remember, I do a ton of readings. Like I do private, and I'll do these, so it's hard for me to like. I know the general energy of the reading, but I can't tell you details. So if you have a question, just timestamp it. There'll be like a little square after like 24 hours on the message, and you'll press on it, and it'll be a little time thing. It'll tell you like 25 minutes or whatever into the reading. And just ask me that way, because I'm like, oh, when people ask me something and I just don't know what it's referencing. All right. Your person's going through a death in their feelings. This is telling me that their heart chakra is opening up, you guys. I'm going to get the heart chakra cards. Dragon. But let's do raccoon first. Raccoon. Earth. Raccoon. Also, if you have the cards, you can put yourself, the Empress, and your person, whoever they are. Put them, if your person is, if your person is a Taurus, you could put the Hierophant or the King of Pentacles, and then the Emperor. Okay, so you'll put them like, line them up next to the Empress, next to you. Be like, because your person is maturing, right? through the King of Pentacles to the Hierophant to the Emperor. Like they know, you know what you want. You want commitment. Line them up and put them next to each other like they're kissing each other. Think about it as like you're playing house, like if you're playing dolls, and give them the energy of such. Make them do what you want your life to what you want to happen in your life. Okay? All right. So don't use the identifier when pulling your own card. Well, I would, you know what? I would do that as a separate deck so that you can have another deck to use. But you can have that as an identifier. Like pulling out the card and having that for intention. And then, you know, when you pull your cards, or you can just pull it out, you know, and then put it back in. I mean, that's a really, really good idea. But it's taking control. Like, it's kind of like, I don't know if you guys, there's a tarot reader, but she works, okay, her, Tulsi Tarot, Tulsi, something like that, Talsi. And she works reading the energy as to where you are now, but it's not the end. You can change things, right? So I think it's Tulsi Tarot. And she talks about that. But that's like, you have to be at an empress level or a high priestess, very high level, 5D, to be able to move things around. And of course, even, you know, just like you have to sit in your power. All right, dragon. Oh wait, we're doing raccoon. I never read raccoon. Hold on. Raccoon. I think this is being scared or something. Where's raccoon? Talented, shadowy, in hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue surrounding self-image and success. So your person has been hiding. They could think that they're not at your level. They could be insecure. They could think that maybe you have more money. Maybe maybe Pisces, you have more money, or maybe you are considered more physically attractive than they are. So you're quote unquote out of their league. Maybe you are, what else could it be? Money, looks. Maybe you're really smart and they're threatened by that. Whatever it is, there's something that intimidates them about you. So they hide. They mask. But that was in the middle, so that was in the past. Or that's how they felt about you. Yeah, they were hiding their feelings because they felt like they were less than you or not at your same level for whatever reason. They want to guard this relationship now. They want to show up and make things better. They're going through some type of death and transformation. The dragon. I'm really glad your person's getting 2 spirit cards. That's like strong. Seeing one's true self, balancing their ego. So they're balancing this, which is why they're going through a death and transformation. They're balancing their ego, which is why they're going through a death and transformation. When dragon energies awaken, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. Your person's coming into an awakening. The sudden subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems. And behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clarify, see both the inner and outer dimensions. That reminds me, remember there was a reading I did where it was like your person had a, I don't know if you guys remember, but this just popped in my head. There was a reading that I did a while back where they kept on telling us that your person had digestive problems. So did your person always have an upset belly? Did your person have an upset tummy? Because it's telling us that your person's, you know, when you, like, somebody is so in their head, they get an upset stomach. But they're healing. They're going through a transformation to heal. And the golden egg, it was right there. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. You guys, we're talking about feelings right now. We're talking about feelings right now. Feelings are the heart chakra. Okay? There's a transformation to your person's heart chakra. They used to be very afraid, insecure. This is my insecurity card. They're healing their ego, their fears, their ego, their trauma, their self-limiting beliefs. Remember we got the 5 of Swords? That this person was dealing with their crap. And also remember how insecure this person is. They're afraid that you're going to be with somebody else. Those are their insecurities, their self-limiting beliefs. Insecurities are self-limiting beliefs, okay? We got, oh my God, you guys. Your person's going through some major transformation. Well, the golden egg. Message at the center of the heart. This is a heart chakra card. The unstruck sound. Their heart chakra is opening up. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within the sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease. Perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. Your person can be meditating or seeing a therapist or figuring their crap out. If you do not have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. So your person was not vulnerable. They wouldn't let you in. They were afraid. They kept walls up. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you are seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. The message they've been waiting to tell you. Remember we had the communication, their thoughts. The shark is communicating. We had the owl with the honesty. The golden egg and the 4th chakra. The subtle essence of the golden egg is nestled deep within the heart of the 4th chakra. This chakra, called Anahata, is the home of the self or soul. By bringing the mind into the center, we discover a portal to the most intimate and luminous of spaces. It is said our inner guide sits there in deep meditation waiting for us. Anatta translates as the unstruck sound. So your person is finally listening to their heart, the unstruck sound, the sound that's never been heard. Hawk. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. You guys are protected. Your person's being protected. There's more to this. Messenger of divinity. And the lizard. What's the lizard? Sensitive to the subtle, the dreamer. Telepathic, spiritual. There's like something very spiritual happening right here. There's something very, jeez, the gazelle. What's the gazelle? It's the gazelle. Vulnerable. This person's becoming vulnerable. Which card was it that said that one of these cards was like they weren't vulnerable? This person's becoming vulnerable. There's something spiritual connecting you guys. That's why you're getting so many eggs. I mean, so many spiritual cards. All right. Let's see what the cards say. Let's get some tarot. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings. Feelings. Those are the only words I know to this song, but I can hear feelings. Your person isn't there. Feelings missing you, full of regret. Feelings. What are the feelings? 10 of matches, 10 of wands. This person is very stressed out, very burdened. This has been very heavy in their heart, on their heart. But it's also the ending close to the beginning, right? Tens are next to the ones, which is what they need to do before they can, it came out hidden. Why is this interesting? Because remember, their feelings have been blocked. Their feelings have been blocked from you. And now they're still showing up. They're hidden here. Let's see what it is. 8 of Swords. Your person is stuck on you. They're stuck on you. They're afraid you're going to cut them out. They want to communicate. They're afraid you're going to slice them up. Let me read this. The matching thoracic spine injuries. Yeah. And matching injuries, it are like, if you're twins, it can happen that you'll have, one will have like a bad shoulder and the other one will have like shoulder pain in the same place. Or both of you guys will have bad knees. Or what else? Like her and her person had the same spine thing. Because this is a solar plexus chakra blockage trying to put into life as physical injury. Yep. I mean, everything starts off as energy. So she says, because that is a solar plexus chakra blockage manifested into this life. Yes, I agree. As physical injury, that's my theory. I agree with you because everything starts off as energy before things become physical. Think about it. It starts as energy with the swords. It's the thought. You know, like that's how I tell you, like you start off in swords energy, you'll have a thought. Then you have wands energy, which is passion. And then after passion, you go into love. Like when you really love something, an idea, and then you go into pentacles, which are the actual manifestation of all of those things. So pentacle energy is the manifestation of all the other energies. You have to start with a thought, swords, Ace of Swords. Then from swords, you go to Ace of Wands, which is inspired action. literally being filled with the Spirit to move. Then you go into cups, Ace of Cups, love, when you're actually invested. And then all of those emotions, all of those feelings, your mind is filled, your thoughts, your heart, your feelings, your inspired action is being filled with Spirit. All those things, all in a person, then can manifest into the pentacle. You cannot have the pentacle without the others. And then when you have all four, then you level up. Also, the thing I focus on, energy work in the life, it's blocking our heart. Yeah, that's what wild, just a many physical 3D twins. Yeah. Yeah. So there could be something, indigestion. Your person, this showed up in a previous reading, indigestion. So I think your person has indigestion problems. Maybe if you're if you're a woman, maybe you have I don't even know how to say it because I don't want to offend anybody who's non-binary. But if you get cramps, maybe you get really bad cramps. It doesn't necessarily for the other partner. It could be just something in the area, right? Or you could get indigestion as well. Like, oh, the food feels really bad on my tummy. It's not really the food. It's your heart chakra. This person's stuck on you. Anything else? This person knows that they messed this up in their heart and they're trying to heal it. They know they walked away. Anything else? And it came out like this. You're their soulmate. They're gaining a new perspective. Seven of Wands. They're gaining a new perspective. They want to be stable. King of Pentacles could be a Taurus, Virgo, Cap, but it's stability. And Four of Wands, you guys, marriage, twin flame, union, and justice. Justice can also be marriage when it's next to a marriage card and it's next to a marriage card, which is the whole proposal commitment thing again, right? And your person's heartbroken. Regrets, heartbreak. I'm telling you. So now, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure, like I think about this energy and I'm like, I wonder what this energy was like in ancient Rome, right? Because this scenario happened in ancient Rome. Did you have like because I feel like in order for this to happen, it had to be like somebody who had money, right? Because like, does anybody else think about these things? Because this is such a, this energy is going to repeat for the rest of life. This is not just this collective. This energy is going to repeat for people 50 years from now, 100 years from now. This is going to continue happening, right? Because it's part of the twin flame energy. So it happened in the past. It happened like in Aramaic times. It happened in it happened all over the planet. So it's like, what was happening like in Roman times? Because you couldn't be a slave. Because if you were a slave, you wouldn't have the luxury of thinking about healing and walking away, right? You were subjugated. You had to work for your life. So you had to have some certain wealth in order to even have this life. So what did they do? What did this energy do in Roman times? Like, I'm going to battle for Rome. But really, no, you're not. You're just trying to run away from a relationship. I just like to think about all the different scenarios. I've come back from war. I recognize now. But now war is like, I don't know, something stupid and not the same at all. That's why they're coming in their chariot. Okay, feelings. Feelings. They want a new beginning, Pisces. Yeah. House of Pisces says it's wild and just one of many physical 3D twin synchronicity manifested into our lives this time. Yep. This person wants in their heart. We're in their feelings now. So now we're in their feelings. Your person has been in deep regret. They've been hiding things. They had blockages, but guess what? Their blockages are getting burst open. In their feelings, they know that you're their soulmate. They keep on thinking about you. They're stuck on you. They keep on thinking about you. So this is being stuck on you. What does that mean? They think about you all the time. They can't move on. They feel like they're imprisoned. Why can't I stop thinking about Pisces? Why can't I stop thinking about Pisces? Oh, I miss her so much. I miss him so much. I'm in so much regret. What the hell did I do? I'm just thinking about Pisces. I can't help it. My heart. Oh my gosh. What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Well, this being stuck on you is pushing them to come toward you because they love you and they want a new beginning. The Chariot movement, King of Cups, this person they know they love you. They're getting love in their heart space and they want a new beginning. Not only do they love you, they want to have sex with you. And I'm saying that because I don't know how long you guys have been apart. So some of you may think that you're no longer they will no longer find you attractive. Yeah, they find you very attractive. And you also had the Ace of Pentacles. I saw the Ace of Pentacles right there. And here you are, Pisces, single and thriving and looking gorgeous. This is this is a Pisces identifier, Nine of Pentacles, but it's also being single. This is the card before you become an Empress. The only difference between this and the Empress is that this one is single. So you're single, thriving. This is from this person's perspective. So this person sees you as like, you got it going on. You're hot. You probably got your money right. Your mind is right. Like, you could have anyone you want. You could have anyone you want. Which is why they got the third party thing in the beginning. Remember? They were freaking out about you being with somebody else. Because they're seeing you like this. All right, let's do this. Eight of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Why is it Eight of Cups and Two of Pentacles here? They love you. They really... Didn't you get the Chariot up here as well? So they really want to come in fast. But remember, I don't know what fast is. I don't know. Some of you guys are faster on the journey than others. So if you're just I don't know when it is. Well, Two of Cups to the Three of Cups. Two, two, two. We have two, 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 two. We have 4 twos. Hold on, let me see what that is. Oh my God. Look at what it is. 22, 22. Is that in the card? Is that down here? Twin flame. Pisces, you're dealing with a twin flame. We have 2 2, 2, 2. As you go further along in like your tarot reading, you'll start seeing like all sorts of like stuff you got to pick up on. So we got twin flame. Your person that walking away has led them to balancing their heart. And remember, their heart chakra is opening up. This separation, man, this separation has done them good. And it will be good for your relationship if you choose to accept them. Because here they're coming in with an apology or an offer of love to you because they want to have a reunion. And this is a happy reunion. Wands would just be communication. So these are also 2 cards of communication that they're coming to communicate with you. And we had the shark, which is communication, and you had another communication card appear. So these are both communication cards. They're coming after, with their healing done, they will come to communicate. And we had, I feel like it's going to be the end of this indecision, the end of the stalling for the 2 of Cups, really. Why is the 6 of Cups here? So it's looking like some kind of communication. Damn. A 2 again. Oh man, Pisces. 4, you're going to get an offer. Your person is very sad. And also, look at this. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, 4 of Cups. Your person has been in separation, thinking about things for a long time. Things are about to change. This is the universe, God stepping in. Yep, they're coming. 2, 3, 4. Whenever you have this, like, and especially the same suit, it's fast movement. It's movement. So you're getting a lot of movement coming. And you have movement here with the 7 of, with the Chariot, sorry. So now to this. In their heart space, we have soulmates. Thinking about someone of the past. Soulmates. We know we've gotten twin flame all over this, right? Who is this soulmate? The High Priestess. Who is the High Priestess? The High Priestess is Pisces. It's one of the identifiers for Pisces. That's you, Pisces. Also, this is the spiritual connection. It's re-emphasized. That's why this, once again, why is this the identifier that was chosen when there are so many cards in the deck that identify Pisces? It's a very different situation if we were reading for somebody else, right? But for Pisces, you have a ton of cards that represent you. And the one that is identifying the 5D spiritual connection, the twin flame connection, is the one that shows up. And another identifier for Pisces, 9 of Cups. But this tells us that you're their wish fulfillment. You're everything they wanted. You tick every box. Communication, communication. Movement forward. Movement forward. It really does look like this person loves you and they're finally they're opening their heart. Or their heart is being opened. Because they were hiding and scared before. What's the lamb? Let me see what the lamb is. Patient, prophetic. Honest guidance from an old friend or a young child. So it could be that this person, they were dealing with things from their youth, from when they were young. And that's why they were scared. All right. Are you guys ready for actions? Actions. Are you guys ready for actions? Or are you tired? Are we at 2 hours? Because I'm feeling like I'm waning. 1 hour and 40. Okay. See, because then I feel like also, well, Ace of Cups. It's just, oh man, I want to do like a 13-minute read, but then whenever I do those, even I want to keep on asking confirmation questions, you know? Like, I want confirmation, and then it ends up being like 40 minutes, and that's a small reading. So I'm like, I get suckered by confirmation. That's my weakness. Okay, actions. Last one. What is this person actually going to do? Where's this deck? Where did I put this deck? Oh, it's over here. Okay, actions. What is this person going to do? Actions. Actions. When you're rewatching this, do you guys go do you just go to actions, or do you like listen to heart and feelings when you watch readings? Because like I feel like this is like the main course, right? What are they going to do? What is this person going to do? Actions. This has been divine intervention. What's happened has been divine intervention. That's an action. So what does that tell us? You're being protected. You're being protected. Straight up. Your person wasn't ready. They were screwing up so big. And this is such an important union that God, the universe, whatever, said, we're separating you so that this person comes in right. And here we go. What did they do? They threw in some kind of third party for them to learn some kind of lesson. Aw, thank you. That's Crescent, JME. Thank you, Crescent. Whatever has happened was for your protection. Actions, 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 actions. They want to speak to you. They want to speak to you. Double confirmation. Text message and honesty. You know what? I'm going to leave it out because it didn't pop out, but I feel it was like, it's the energy telling us this person wants to speak to you. Actions. Oh, man. We have family and security at the bottom of the deck. So this person is in actions, in the energy of action. This person is seeing you as family and is seeing you as some level of security. What does that mean? To me, this is like a 10 of Pentacles. Stability, security. Hold on. This is popping out, so I'm going to... Justice. This is my Justice card. So I feel like you're going to receive justice. That's so funny because I never get legal matters off of this. No, I don't. I really don't. I just realized that. I never even read that. When I've seen this card, I automatically go to like justice in the Rider Waite. So I've always seen this as a justice card. Dude, hold on. Unfinished business. I think it's, like I'm telling you, I've read, energy doesn't lie. And it even blows my mind. It even blows my mind, straight up, how energy does not lie. All sorts of things, you know, don't ever lie. Don't lie to your doctor because your doctor can see everything. And don't lie to someone who's a real psychic because it's stupid. It's like when people go to readings and they lie and I'm like, yeah, it's just dumb. Because if they're a real person, like if they actually are able to tap into your energy, because also they may not be able to tap into your energy. Because you could be on a different energy plane. Anyway, then, you know, they wouldn't be able to. But if they can tap in, don't lie, because it's such a waste of energy anyway, lying. Like, it just leads to, like, more confusion. It's like chaos. Chaos from one lie. Just tell the truth. It's like what's happening right now. I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but, like, there's like this huge thing happening in the United States. I don't know if you guys saw that. So, I mean, amongst many things, I don't even know which one to talk about. But these people blatantly lied about giving information about an attack in Yemen. And it's just crazy. And they're all lying about it. We didn't do that. We didn't do that. I'm like, yo, they have the receipts. Oh, man. Yeah, it's crazy. Well, we got the hawk in action. First one, let me see if we get anything else. Okay. We got our little buddy the raccoon. Okay. Don't lie. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. You can do so many things by telling the truth. Hawk. We got air, fire, water, water. So this person is feeling very emotional about you. We didn't get any earth. Oh yeah, we did. Earth. So your person knows that they were scared, hiding, felt insecure less than you. Okay, so since this insecurity stuff is still coming out, try to, insecurity, so fear. Fear, ego, trauma, self-limiting beliefs. So whatever, Pisces, once again, this is your homework. To move this energy along, do something you're afraid of, check your ego, do something you're afraid of, heal your trauma, check your self-limiting beliefs. So what does that mean? If if there's something you don't think you can do, go do it. If you don't think you can run a mile, train yourself to run a mile. If you don't think you can walk a mile, train yourself to walk a mile. I'm trying to like think of like actual exercises or things you can do. If you're afraid to sit in the dark, sit in the dark, turn off the lights. If you're afraid to pet a dog, go pet a dog. Whatever you're doing can push your twin. This is your twin. We've gotten so much confirmation that this is a twin. So whatever you can do to push the energy along will help a lot. This in the action, we have spiritual connection. That's how strong this connection is. Also, side note, how strong the spiritual connection is, that it's showing up in the reading in their actions now. Not just in like not just in their heart and in their thoughts. The spiritual connection is showing up in the actions, because you're divinely protected. Why are you divinely protected? Because you're soulmates or everlasting connection. And the owl is, what is the owl? The owl is is a divine messenger. It's like a very spiritual creature. All right, hold on. Let me read messages. Yeah, hawk is a spirit guide. And I think it's like a, hawk is a spirit guide, and they have like a grander vision, right? Like they see more. Okay. Hawks. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. Under divinity, dude. I'm telling you, damn, you guys, this is an important connection. Like, this is a spiritual connection. This is like from God. I don't want to like woohoo, but I need to tell you how this is showing up. Okay? So that if you think you're going crazy, you're not going crazy. You're not going crazy, because most people aren't going to understand this. Also, just because this is a divine connection, I repeat, if your person is not ready for you, remember that this is a divine connection. Let them go. They have to heal all this crap before they can actually be with you. So you've got to be okay with the separation. Just remember, like, this person is returning. That's why the energy is so consistent. It's just giving us every reading gives us like a different perspective of the energy where it's at, right? This person has to return to you. Can I tell you when? Nope. But the energy is consistently telling us that this person wants to return. Watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. The sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When in balance, sees clearly, intuitive. The hawk is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. You've got a message coming to you, Pisces. In the actions, divinity, this was divine intervention. Why the hell did I say divinity? I didn't mean to say divinity. It's highlighting the connection for me, okay, you guys? Like, as I'm saying it, it's like it's highlighting. And then we have the spiritual messenger of divinity. The messenger of the gods, that you will receive communication. And then next to it is these unsent text messages. You will receive communication. And then next to it, we have honesty and truth coming. You will receive communication. Some of you already have received communication. So this was probably the reading right before you received communication, for those of you that are already in communication. For those of you that are not in communication yet, it's coming. It's coming. Okay, fire ant. Rigid thinking following orders. When in balance, thoughtful, disciplined. When out of balance, argues. So your person is trying to balance themselves and be disciplined. Oyster, I think that's hiding stuff, right? Hiding, patient, secret keeper. Patient, secret keeper. Secret keeper, and they need to come out. They need to release. Look, and it fell out. It fell on top of the messages. The secrets that need to be revealed. Secrets that need to be revealed. And this is the messenger. Communication, 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 communication. We have 4 cards of communication. So Pisces, expect communication, is what I'm trying to tell you. Starfish. Beautiful, alluring, superficial, or shallow. Am I being swayed by outward appearances? What dreams have I put aside to... Okay, so this is like gossip, being shallow. Your person could have been really shallow. Maybe they were... maybe your breakup wasn't because of them. Maybe they were listening to somebody else. Let me ask. Did they break up with Pisces because of other people's influences? Did they break up with Pisces? Did they break up with Pisces because of another influence? Did they break up with Pisces? Did they break up with Pisces because of outside influence? When my cards jam like that, I take it as no more shuffling. Go, okay? That's why I'm showing you why I do the things I do. Is there an outside influence? Outside influence. I don't understand. Can you tell me what that is? I don't understand. Can you tell me what that is? Was there an outside influence? Tell me more. Was there an outside influence? No. I just gotta know. This can mean a lot of things. The 7 of Wands can mean a lot of things. So I clarified. It can be protection. It can be fighting. It can be a yes. It can be a no. It can be perception. It's a lot. There are a lot of meanings here. That's why I was like, I'm confused. Can you tell me more? And then I got the Magician upside down. So it's somebody. This is somebody who hasn't mastered life. The Magician has mastered life. They have control over all the elements. That's why they're their number 1 card. Infinity, control, understanding what everything means. This is inept, insecurity, weak, manipulation. So it's saying that they were insecure. And it's saying that they want to return. This is a return. This is a return. This is a love offer. This is a return. This is protection by divinity. This is Archangel Gabriel blowing the horn. So we have an angel and we have divine, soul, divine. Okay, let's keep on going. So your person was insecure. That's why they broke up with you. All right. Can you give us actions? Can you give us 3 cards actions? This is 7 of Cups. This is thinking, thinking, thinking. This is 7 of Swords. This can be deceitful, but this is also strategizing. So because this is thinking, this person is really strategizing. So in their actions, they're really thinking, try to strategize. I think they're overthinking. Because this is inspired action. Page of inspired action, Page of Wands. But like this, it's like you're not inspired to take action. You're waiting. So this person is waiting because they're trying to figure out what to say. Instead of just like saying it. Their soul is trying to push them to act. What else? Actions. Knight of Cups, they do want to come forward. I'll leave it in case it... They want to have a new beginning. Ten of Cups, Strength, and Knight of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, balancing themselves out because they walked away. Okay. Okay, I just got a really high pitch in my ear. High pitch in my ear. I don't remember. Does anybody out there know the difference between a high pitch and a low pitch? Because I always forget. Let me see, what was the question? Okay. So for actions, this person is thinking, and that's been their blockage. But they are going to come in with some kind of apology. Knight of Cups, because they want a new beginning, the Fool. What is the action? 10 of Cups. That's union. They're trying to be brave and come in Knight of Pentacles. So we have action, thinking about the action. So I have a feeling this person is going to come forward. Seriously, you guys. You're going to get communication action. Whether you decided, if they're not ready, yeah, look. Why? After all of this, this person is being slow because they're depressed. 5 of Cups, but they want to be successful with you. Whatever they did, they screwed things up and they're afraid you're going to turn them down. And I repeat to you, if they're not ready, throw them back. If not, you're going to be on this vicious cycle. You have to set, Pisces, you have to set the boundaries so that this crap doesn't keep on going. They're watching you. 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 They're looking at you. Oh my God, Pisces is thriving. I'm so scared. What am I going to do? How am I going to say it? Oh, Pisces, what if he doesn't look at me? What if he doesn't do-do-do-do? Do-do-do-do-do? What about this? What if it rains that day? Oh, what if it's sunny? Your person is ridiculous. Overthinker. All right. Who's this is crazy. I don't even know where to start. Okay. Hi, Papash. I love you, baby. All right. Let's see. Let's continue. Come on. I think I only have one reading, right? Let me check. I think I only have one. Okay, yeah. Oh, good, because I'm on low battery. Okay. How much time have we been on? Yikes, 2 hours. All right. Actions. All this stopping is going to make it, they're so depressed and they want to be successful with you, right? Underneath the deck, we have this person is balancing, healing themselves out. Very emotional, thinking about you, and they want to come in with communication. This is inspired action. Communication, communication, communication. We got the communication coming, Pisces. You just must be patient. It's a coming, I tell you. I tell you every week. Because the cards are keep saying. All right. This person's watching you, depressed and wants to be successful with you. And here we have this person wants union. They're trying to be strong. So all that stuff, make yourself stronger, Pisces. The stronger you make yourself, the closer they are to you. Knight of Pentacles, they want to come in toward Pisces, your identifier. And yeah, your person, this separation has told them that they need to come in with this offer for you. This separation, it has increased their visibility. They've gathered a new perspective on the situation. And that's why they're coming in with an offer. Yeah. The separation has taught them to fight for this relationship. So that's why they're going to come in. Has the separation taught them to fight for? Is this separation? What has the separation taught them? What has the separation taught them? Clarity. Yikes. Yo, I ask the questions and the cards give us the answers. What has this separation taught them? It's given them clarity about their absolute happiness, about their 9 of Cups. So, I repeat to you, this separation is good. It's been divinely protected. That's why they're coming in with an offer. The Page of Cups offer, because they want to be with you. Yep, you got yourself someone coming back, someone after being a hermit. You got yourself, and I did 2 hours and I didn't open your energy at all. And I'm going to have to do one for you very soon. But it'll be too much for me today because I am already tired. Okay. I don't know. the truth. All right, but we're going to do a reading for Natalia. Let's go see what's happening. Yo, you're going to receive communication. This is your person, but they're like chicken. They're chicken. They're quack, 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 quack. They're chicken. They're scared. But I shouldn't laugh. All right, Natalia's person. What's happening? They're heartbroken. Did you see? That one's just like chilling on the top. 3 of Swords. Tell us what's going on. Let's see. Is Natalia still here? Oh, no. She's gone. Okay. Natalia's person. I'm hungry. I think my puppies are hungry too. He wants a new beginning. He wants to balance things out. 6 of, let's see. Tell us about Natalia's person, please. Let me see Natalia's person. Please let me see Natalia's person. What's happening with Natalia? What's happening with Natalia's person? Please let me see what's happening. Your person is going through a tower right now. Yeah, they're going through a tower right now. Your person's life is going crazy. They are figuring some stuff out. I am getting some strong energy off of this card. And what do I mean by that? I mean, your person isn't going through an epiphany. I feel like chaos is what I'm getting. So stuff, I don't know, like, you know when all sorts of stuff just messes up? Like, you get the wrong bill, or your car breaks down, and your microwave breaks down, or your convection oven breaks down. You got a leaky faucet that won't stop. What else? Like IRS is telling them you owe them more money. Oh, you're here. Okay, yeah. Something is, I get a no bueno situation, but they have to do that because it's making them realize what their 9 of Cups is, right? Or are they drinking a lot? Tell me. What is this 9 of Cups? Is that partying? Or is this Pisces? Yep, it's allowing them. Okay, but do you see how I clarify? So we know, like, if is your person like drinking a lot? They may be drinking a lot. I don't know, but this situation is leading them to you. You're their 9 of Cups. You're their wish fulfillment. You're everything they've ever wanted. You tick all the boxes. You're their soulmate. 2 of Cups. They want to come in with an offer. This is okay. What else can we ask? Let's see, March. Will there be communication? How can I? Can you tell us when there will be communication? Can you tell us when there will be communication? Do you already have? Are you already in communication? Or are you still in no contact? Because of that, I could ask something different. I don't know, Natalia may be not here anymore. Okay, I don't think she's on anymore. Oh, okay, so are you already, okay, what does he want? Let's ask what he wants. What does he want? What does he want? What does he want? What does he want with Natalia? What does he want with Natalia? Well, he's going to come in with an offer. He's bummed. He's like, he could be proud. He wants to collaborate with you again. Yeah, he wants to have a new beginning. He wants to have passionate, sexy time with you. Is he going through a transformation? Is he 10 of Cups? You're his 10 of Cups, which he's figured out from being in Hermit. Okay. Is this person going to be, mature? Mature? Is that good? Mature for the relationship? Is this person going to be mature and ready for the relationship? Is this person going to be mature and ready for the relationship? Is this person going to be mature and ready for the relationship? Mature, ready for the... Hold on, something flipped. Queen of Cups. I mean, that's a yes, but it didn't fly out. So they're working on becoming ready for you, okay? Let's see. Okay, so they're not ready yet. Will they be ready? Will they be ready? Will they be ready at one point? Will they be ready at some point? Will they be ready? I think that's a yes. And that's the King of Swords. That's action. Like, they're going to show you through action, which I think is good. And this is also the King of Clarity, right? Of knowledge. So I think that's good. So I feel like this person isn't going to be completely there when they return, but they will eventually with time. Let's see. Anything else? Is there anything else she needs to know? Well, this person is trying to manifest you. They're trying to manifest you. They're feeling very emotional about you. They can't stop thinking about you. They feel stuck on you. They want to come back together. They've been trying to manifest, working on things, manifesting you. And again, clarity, the sword. Because you have the King of Swords again here, right? And this person is receiving clarity. They can't get away from you. You're everywhere. Eight. That could mean something. I don't know what 8 means. It might have something about manifestation. So if there's a card, you know what I would do is, if there's a card that you can have represent fear in your deck, I would pull it out so that it can remove this person's fears. You know what I mean? Like the same type of thing. Like, start isolating the issues that you need to get rid of. I think that'll be, because that's working right now with you, so I would keep it going. Let's see. Okay, I think that's what I have, offer I have for you guys today. Will he return? I feel like he's not, he will, I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Well, I don't know if you should let him return. Remember, he's not going to be ready. It's going to be a while before you guys are still fully together. That's why it was like, yeah, he's returning, but it's not going to be full. He's not properly ready. That's why it was like, but will he ever be ready? Yes, he will. But it's not going to be, the perfect transformation is not, is not there yet. That's a very good idea. Remove the devil. Yeah, that's a very good idea. Remove the devil to push him on. And something to give him strength, because he's battling his ego, whatever his own. It's nothing you're doing. It's this like in the general reading, it's this person's self-limiting beliefs or ego or trauma or whatever. You know, they just don't think they're good enough for whatever reason. I do not know why they do not think they are good enough, but of course they are, right? But that's what I have for you folks. I love you, and I don't know when I'm coming back on. Not tomorrow. I don't know, maybe it'll happen tomorrow, maybe it'll happen the day after. I don't know. But the love is coming. The love is coming, right? Something there if you want this love for you. Okay, love you guys. Bye.